The field for the Prestige Property Maintenance Handicap. Stand set and ready to move. Off any tick of the clock. And he hits the button, allows them to go. Snippy Sean began actually very well from Dennis Chew and Awesome Boy, who's going forward but wide in the early part outside of Rocket Juice and hunting through on the inside of those when they get going. Mojo's Luck from the inside stall. They're tight and compact, but Brandon Louis is eventually going to send the favourite Awesome Boy to the lead. And by the 1200, he takes over from Allegro Sonata, going up but working to be there. Down on the inside, running third, Bondi Bay. Rocket Juice now eases back and takes a bit of cover as they take a breather. A length and a half away then is Mojo's Luck, starting to get up onto the bridle in front of Dennis Chew. Snippy Sean, who was the first of them away, all of a sudden had found itself well back with I Am Spartacus and I'm Crafty. And so as they gallop along by the 700, the leader is the Hot Pot. Awesome Boy a length and a half in front, and he now goes into cruise mode for Louis. Allegro Sonata is second, Bondi Bay third down near the rail, and being followed then by Rocket Juice stoking up. On the inside, Mojo's Luck with nowhere to go for the time being. Then Dennis Chew desperately ridden back in the field. Snippy Sean well back. I Am Spartacus and I'm Crafty. Awesome Boy will head for the judge. On the point of the turn, they'd straightened up and Louis goes for home. Awesome Boy led by a length and a half to two. Bondi Bay sticks on now. Mojo's Luck has worked away from the fence. Snippy Sean down on his inside. Awesome Boy now under pressure. 100 left to go. Bondi Bay, Snippy Sean. Snippy Sean, the one that they did back, goes up to Bondi Bay, grabs the lead, and Snippy Sean. Snippy Sean gets the money. Pike gets his treble. Snippy Sean won from Bondi Bay. Awesome Boy paddled up in the last 100. I'm Crafty ran on from the back. Mojo's Luck, it also just battled away from Dennis Chew, followed by Rocket Juice, I Am Spartacus, and pulling up to finish a distant last, Allegro Sonata. It's remarkable how they get it right. This horse looked a bit plain last start, but when the markets came out, they were all over Snippy Sean like a bad rash. And it has given Willie Pike the third leg of a treble after four. Beats Bondi Bay Awesome Boy, who led them running as he does, but he was vulnerable inside the last 100. When they stopped the clock, it was 1:36.09, and it was Snippy Sean who was able to track up near the rail. He got out of the gates well, but then found himself back with the cap catches. And Pike doing Pike things, was able to save ground, push in between Bondi Bay, Mojo's Luck, and Snippy Sean was able to put his best foot forward, home in 36.5, and getting there by that short neck margin by Snippet Son from Amarillo Rose. Trained by Dan Morton. Willie gets 3 for Carol Morton, the Billy Hunt Syndicate. By Dayub, Mrs. C. Smitham and TJ Smitham, and Madames Calvert, Carter, Durnan, Fairthorn, Quinlivan, Smith, the Pinch and Punt Syndicate, Scott Smitham, Basanti, Durnan, and El Raggy, Finlayson and Illich. It wins its second race in 14, but they certainly proved to be astute there. The smart players here, the clever investors, found something in Snippy Sean that few could see from its last run. Second home, Bondi Bay 8 by Bondi, stuck on well, Sharon Miller Tash Faithful, and third placing to Awesome Boy by Awesome Rock from Double Jester, for the Bruce K stable, Brandon Louis in the saddle. Just finding the extra 200 and the extra kilo a little beyond him. Next event, race 5, the Oban Group Handicap over 2,200 metres. There are no changes there. And there will be a tactical change with Henchard to be ridden back midfield with cover. Henchard to be ridden back. That's for the 5th at 4 minutes after 2. Let's go downstairs, and Lockie is about to join us here as the owners, and quite a few of them involved in Snippy Sean, about to make his way back. And Willie Pike, for the third time today, gets the honour of nodding the judge as we take you downstairs.
Thanks, Darren. Willie Pike, he's the talking point here at Ascot to start the program, and Snippy Sean, he salutes for the second time in his career, and stable rep Nick Gow joins me now. Nick, congratulations on the win. Snippy Sean, His first 2 starts at the mile throughout his career, he hasn't placed. Coming into this afternoon, how are yourself and Dan placed in regards to him running out a strong mile?
Well, I actually went back and looked at the form, and he'd run 4th both times over the mile, so it's not as bad as it reads. He always finishes off his race as well, so I thought the mile would be okay, and we were just kind of hoping Awesome Boy would be paddling late, and yeah, it turns out that's how it was.
And it was a typical quintessential Willie Pike ride, because he did get a long way back from that low draw, but to Willie's credit, he just never panics.
Yeah, didn't love it in running. We were buried back on the rail, but yeah, he always seems to find a way to get in front at the right time.
With the way he found the line, do you feel like 1,800 metres wouldn't be beyond him now?
I wouldn't rule it out, yeah. Rule it out.
In the next Grand Reserve, he's been a horse that plenty of punters have been keeping an eye on. How's he done since that last start third?
Yep, he's going really well. He's won over the distance before. We put the shades on today, and he should go well today.
Fingers crossed for a double. Well done here.
Cool, thank you.
There's Nick Gow after the win of Snippy Sean. Really nice win for a host of happy connections, Michael. And it's Willie Pike's day so far. 4 races in, and he's already booted home a treble.
Yes, he has his eye in today, and this horse lands really good bets. It was about $8.50 yesterday, and then this morning was crunched into $4.40. Got out a little bit late, but this horse still trimmed in a lot from his early price, catching up with Willie Pike for the 3rd consecutive race now. Pikey, 3 back the fence in a little bit of an awkward spot, but this horse appeared to be travelling quite well coming into the straight.
He was. Look, early, everyone was sort of playing jockeys. Everyone wanted to have that favourites back, and just in too much of a scrimmage, I decided to come out of it. And if I'm perfectly honest, I thought I'd made the wrong move coming around the bend leading into the straight. Thought I'd set myself too much of a task, but the horse was up to it. Clicked him up, and he kept finding each time, right to the point where I thought I'd better find some daylight, because he's got something to finish with, and he did. He finished right over the top of him. Yeah, it was good.
A horse you know well is Fat Roy Slim, 62 kilos today. Can he win?
He can. It's an ask, but he's back in grade. It's a very open race. He can, but Fat Roy, there's a few of him, so if the right one turns up, he can. It's an ask, but he'll run well.
Good start to the day. Well done.
Thank you.
Willie Pike, he's on fire. 3 winners from his first 4 rides, and he's still set for a huge afternoon in the saddle with many more good rides to come. He combines with Dan Morton, Snippy Sean, and a host of very happy connections to take out the 4th here at Ascot. We'll take a short break on Racing WA TV, and on the other side, I'll be joined by Matty French to preview the first at Port Hedland.